this holiday season, prepare yourself to go back to a time where your boots were still on the ground.
I'm just kidding, I got bored and felt like editing something. But I want to sit down and have a talk with you guys, and I know everybody's got differing opinions and you might disagree with me. I'm fine with that. Like, I'm not somebody who's going to call you an idiot if you don't feel the same way I feel about things that I enjoy. And I'm extremely excited about Infinite Warfare, Modern Warfare Remastered, Battlefield 1, and I'm going to go ahead and throw Watch Dogs 2 in there because that's kind of a guilty pleasure of mine. And I'm just extremely excited about games that I either play a lot, play on the side, or at least watch. They're all coming out this holiday season, and Infinite Warfare is one of them. I'm excited for that because I wasn't excited for Black Ops 3 when I first saw the multiplayer reveal. However, when I got my hands on the beta, I noticed that, holy shit, I'm going to like this game. Now, I'm even more hopeful for Infinite Warfare for that same reason. Now, I've already seen a few things, I've watched gameplay of it, and one of the things that I like is that the jetpacking isn't even as bad as Black Ops 3. It was crazy in Infinite Warfare. Black Ops 3, it's okay, sometimes it's over the edge with some of the stuff you can do, but according to what I hear and I've seen, the wall running and the jetpacking, quote unquote, the boosting, it's toned down. It's really toned down, and with certain things aside, like the gun variants that are coming out and supply drops and all these pay-to-win feelings that I get from the game, I'm extremely excited about it. And we can't forget Modern Warfare Remastered. Of course we can't forget that, right? If you pre-ordered the Legacy Edition or Digital Deluxe Edition of Infinite Warfare, you are now just 2 weeks away from getting early campaign access, like 30 days early, before the game actually drops. Now, I'm extremely excited about that because, I mean, that gives me a walkthrough that I can play campaign 30 days early for you guys to watch and play yourselves, and then the beta for Infinite Warfare. Then the games drop. There's just so much stuff to do this holiday season revolving around Call of Duty and Battlefield as well, that there's really, it almost drowns out all of the negatives that comes with the game. Like, if I wanted to say anything negative about Infinite Warfare, I could say the gun variants and the supply drops make the game feel like it's pay to win, and that the motion blur in the game is really, really ugly to look at, and some of the tacticals, like the black hole projector, is just really cheesy. But then I could also say, well, you know, all of the positives that kind of outweigh that, and then you have Modern Warfare Remastered. I could say that I don't like how the medals pop up on screen for like double kill or revenge kill just pops up on screen in Modern Warfare Remastered, because that wasn't in the actual original Call of Duty 4 game if you ever played it. But all in all, there's 2 Call of Duties coming out in 1 year. This has never happened in the franchise's history, and I'm going to take advantage of the positive out of that and do my best to avoid overthinking any of the negative. However, like I said, they do exist, and I do recognize that they're there, and I've never been paid a cent by Activision or any kind of sponsor that tells me that I should say any of that. Like, that's just how I feel, and I'm open to other opinions. Like, it's not that big of a deal, honestly. But then again, at this point, you guys should probably know that nobody's really paying me to say what I say, because, I mean, I'm a really, really, really small YouTube channel, and everything you're hearing from me right now, it's impossible for me to be swayed by anybody trying to pay me out of everybody. So you're getting like my pure opinion out of this. But also the age-old conversation, argument, whatever, Battlefield versus Call of Duty, I'm not even going to get into that. That's like the oldest argument. They're two different games, two different play styles and ideas of an FPS shooter that you can't compare them. It's like comparing Halo to Call of Duty. They just have nothing. They almost have very few things in common that you can actually compare. And I'm just going to enjoy both games this year separately without reading Reddit forums or anything like that, YouTube comments, that is trying to argue the point that one game's better than the other. I don't think Call of Duty's better than Battlefield. I don't think Battlefield's better than Call of Duty. It's just apples and fucking oranges, to be 100% honest with you. And that's the way I've always looked at it. I've always played Call of Duty more just because it fits my play style and I like the faster paced games anyways. That's the only reason that I haven't really ever got into Battlefield the way I have. Now, sure, I seem really positive and optimistic about it, but I do feel like there is things that we should complain about, so hopefully these game developers will learn and listen and fix what we want fixed. However, I don't feel like the pay-to-win shit is going to leave Call of Duty or Infinite Warfare anytime soon, and that really sucks. But with that said, if you guys did enjoy the video, drop a like, support the channel. It'd really help the channel grow, and so would subscribing if that's what you want to do. I'd extremely appreciate it. But as for now, I will see you guys later.